Hello and welcome to a video on the Planet Zach YouTube channel. This video is just another little check-in. I just want to make sure I do release something in the month of June. I might be able to make another video before the month is out, but I've got a lot on my plate right now, so I just wanted to create something that is a bit of a dive into some Minecraft topics as well as Sonic topics and give you a sneak preview into what's to come in the Sonic and Minecraft series. First order of business, as you can see by the background of this loading screen, Minecraft has had a recent update, the 1.20 update. This is an update that brings a lot to the table. My very favorite thing is actually what's being displayed right now, the cherry blossom biome that they added. I've wanted cherry blossoms in Minecraft ever since I found out that they were going to be in the original build of the game and then were cut. I was like, that's such a shame, they would be so pretty, and it looks like they finally got around to adding them in, and it's not just the cherry blossom trees themselves, but like an entire biome based on the cherry blossom, which is really neat. Hanging signs will be cool, and the new bamboo blocks are also pretty interesting. So that's going to be neat. The only thing that's a major part of this update that doesn't appeal to me nearly as much is the armor trims. If I can easily implement them into creative builds, then I'll probably use them. I know you can put armor on armor stands, and that's commonly what I do if I want to have a character or like an NPC type thing in my world. I'll put an armor stand up and I'll dress it up. But now we move on into topic number 2, which is the Sonic the Hedgehog texture pack that was released for Minecraft. It cost a bit of money, but it's an interesting texture pack. It's got some really vibrant colors, which I like. It's also got some neat, interesting mobs. The mobs range from deep cuts to fresher faces to animals that simply look vaguely Sonic-like. Here you can see this bat, which is one of my favorites. I'm going to show off all my favorite ones. The bat is the bat from Sonic Adventure 2 that you can collect and in turn give to your chow. A lot of the smaller animals are the small animals that we see in the games. Here you can see the phoenix, the peacock, a normal flicky. There's also the condor from Sonic Adventure 2 and the macaw. And these are great. I like the birds. Birds are one of my favorite mobs, and they're pretty cute. So then we have the Enderman, which is one of the enemies from Sonic Frontiers. I forget which name this one is, but it's clearly a reference to the Sonic Frontiers game that came out. There's a couple of those in here. That's what I meant by fresher faces. I think the End Dragon is also a Frontiers reference. It's the second boss, the one for the second island, which is interesting. Here you can see the axolotl is all these aquatic animals, the 2 types of seals, and the otter. Definitely a lot of cool little references with these mobs, and I think that's probably one of the strongest and weakest parts of this pack. Is some of the mobs are great, and then some of them are a lot less defined. It's like they kind of just did an animal in a vaguely Sonic-like art style. This next one is the Allay, which is a chow, which is freaking adorable, and they just kind of float around. I'm not sure I know exactly what the Allay does in the game. I think it like goes out and finds resources for you or something to that effect. It's not one that I encounter often in creative mode just because they don't really spawn all that often in creative mode. This Vex is another one that I don't see a lot of unless I actually put it in the world myself, but it's a dark chow and it'll actually attack things and things like that. So the next one, the Iron Golem, is Omega, which is pretty fun. It goes E1, 2, 3, Omega, killing off that Vex, which is the dark chow. I hate that the dark chow is actually a hostile mob. I kind of always felt like they were just kind of mischievous, not necessarily violent, but you know. This one is the least favorite I wanted to show you because it's a frog and it's all the same color and it's not froggy. What are you doing, people? Why not Froggy? That would be the most obvious thing to do, and you couldn't even do that. So, I'm going to show you one of the main reasons that I will not be including this texture pack in Sonic Plains, which is my Sonic Minecraft build world. The first major reason is that it's mainly to show what you can do in vanilla without a whole lot of like external help. Like, I'm placing every brick by hand. I'm not using any kind of third party or even internal editing softwares to make things go faster. I just kind of like to build. It's relaxing to me. And also, I want to show that you can work within Minecraft's native textures. Like, if you are a kid and you don't have the ability to buy packs off of the marketplace, then you can still do a lot creatively with the game. And it's just a matter of learning how things work and like deciding what looks best. So as you can see, I'm placing some blocks. These are the quartz blocks. And if I used this texture pack on Sonic Plains, that would be the color of Twinkle Park Castle, which is one, the centerpiece of the entire thing, and two, like one of my favorite and most time-consuming builds. So I'm not going to do that. The other reason I'm not going to do that, you can see the water here is fine. You've seen it throughout this video. The water is normal. But I'm going to look here for a minute for the lava bucket and show you why I won't be using it either, because it will affect my lava builds, which there are several of, and it's going to make them look really weird. I'm looking through this inventory and there's like a bunch of different icons that don't look like they normally do. I can see that the raw gold icon is like a ring now, which is a cool reference, but when things aren't the same as they normally are, and mind you, this is what I'm used to looking at in creative mode, like I just pull up the inventory whenever I need something, and it changes a lot sometimes, so I have to kind of get reused to it. But this is another reason that I don't really care for this pack. I don't mind making small changes to the icons, but making big ones is just kind of, and I can see right now that there was actually lava already in this little cave system. I was looking for it, I couldn't find it, but look at this lava. It is freaking purple. My only guess is that it's supposed to be the water from Chemical Plant, but in the context where this is just a texture pack and not like a world to download, that doesn't seem like a good thing. And really, I dock points from any texture pack that makes major changes to the colors of things. Like, don't touch my quartz blocks, okay? I like the quartz blocks. Don't change the color of the quartz blocks. This is the second time this has happened. It's the main reason that I stopped working in the Sonic the Hedgehog official Minecraft Marketplace DLC and switched to vanilla. Well, not the main reason, but a reason. And I say it's a good reason. This is the sticking point. This is the hill that I die on. I will gladly defend my honor. Third order of business, I'm just going to give you a sneak preview of the upcoming Pyramid Pandemonium build. So this longer section is where the majority of Sandopolis is going to be. I'll probably try to do some light and dark mechanics inside the pyramid, but the pyramid houses a lot of stuff, so it'll be taking a minute to figure out if that's possible. This is the entrance to Mirage Road, which you can see it's very colorful. And then over here we have, this is a wall now, but it won't be like that forever, but there's the pathway leading up to the top of the pyramid for Arsenal Pyramid, which you can see I've done like a gear shaft in down the tube, because you can't just free fall in Minecraft. I mean, I could put water at the bottom, but that just seems kind of weird. It wouldn't be a slow fall either, it would just be kind of a fall. And that area outside is where I'm planning to put the Lost Valley section of Arsenal Pyramid. And then over here we've got some of the housing for the Mirage Road area, and then this is the entrance to Pyramid Cave, which you can see has a different color palette. And I'm going to use some very basic redstone mechanics to kind of half replicate the hourglass feature from that stage. I really wish I could do a little bit more justice, but this is what I'm capable of. I used to actually be pretty good at redstone, but anymore it's a lot more technical, and I just haven't relearned everything. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Some scribble scrabble or whatever. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.